Okay, guys, post week 5 power rankings. A lot of good games this week, of course. We got week 6, Thursday Night Football tomorrow. Let's get right into these power rankings. Like and subscribe. Hope you enjoy. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Fun and Sorry for that really long delay. Either way, we got the post week 5 power rankings. We're gonna do every team, of course, as you know. It goes from my week number 1. That's gonna be later. We got S, A, B, C, D, F. So yeah, let's get right into this. Titans, I want to put them in B. They had a bounce back week against the Jags. They're definitely an above average team. They're very inconsistent, but the way they play, it seems like they are going to be very inconsistent this year. But I gotta say, they did win pretty good. And I get it was against a terrible team, but they can beat the Bills on Monday night. They might get to A. Dolphins, they're a C team. You know what? Are they really a D team? Yeah, they are. With Jacoby Brissett right now, the way their defense played, I get it was against the Chiefs. I mean, not the Chiefs. I get it was against the Bucks. I get it they played absolutely awful. But the way their defense played was so bad, it just did not look good against the Bucks. But their defense is better than the Rams. The Rams only gave 24 points. They did stop the run. They didn't stop the run. They didn't stop the run. Their offense couldn't score points like we expected. Their offense is one of the worst in the league. Their defense didn't play well. Very talented defense, but they just didn't play well. Right now they're a D team. They've lost 4 straight, and they're like one of the worst teams in the NFL. The reason they're not in it is because they won a game and they have a lot of talent. The Browns are an A-tier team. Their defense did not play well. But their offense finally woke up and said, yeah, we're here to play. They're a really good team. They just got to work on beating those really good teams. They've fallen short twice, and that's all I got to say about them. They're a good very talented Browns team. They just need to bounce back this week against the Cardinals. I get it's going to be hard, but I think they can do it. Jags are winless. That's all I have to say. Same with the Lions. Lions are a better team than the Jags, but they're also winless, so I have to put them in F. Vikings are a C team right now. They barely beat the Lions. They're 2-3. They don't look a very good team. They look pretty average right now. They are definitely an above average team when they're at their best, but right now they don't really look like that. Bucks S tier, they blew out a team they should have blown out. Their offense is looking really good. Their defense isn't very good, but they're still stopping the run, and they're not absolutely unbearable in terms of secondary. Niners, they're 2-3. I have to put them in C. Let's see. You know what? I'll put them in B. They deserve to be in B. What do I have to say? They have a losing record, but their 3 losses have been to 3 teams that could be potential. They've lost 3 games. 1 game, they lost all 3 to really good quarterbacks. They shut down the Cardinals' offense. That was awesome. They lost to Russell Wilson. I don't really know what to say. And they have a rookie quarterback. This is a really talented football team. They just need to beat the teams they're supposed to beat, and they just need to pile up some wins before they get some more tough matchups. They're in a bye this week too. Falcons, they're a D team. Yeah, they're 2-3. They beat the Jets. They beat the Giants. Good for you. You beat 2 of the worst teams in the NFL. They're a D team right now. They're pretty bad, but they're beating the teams they should beat, so they're definitely better than some bad teams. Ravens, they're an A team. They're not an S team. Yeah, they came back against the Colts. The Colts are not a great team right now, but they're 4-1. They're a really good team. They're one of the best teams in the NFL right now, so they're an A. Bears, they're in C. I cannot put them in B. Yeah, they went into Las Vegas and beat them, but they gotta beat a really good team. Right now, they're playing pretty average. But their defense played really well. Their offense is just not good enough. They have a D offense, a B defense, so that's why they're there. Bengals B team. They almost beat the Packers. I get it was at home, but good football team this year. Really good. Complimentary football. I wouldn't be surprised if they make a run for the division. The way they're playing, they're a step down from these guys, but still a good team. Cowboys, Cowboys offense has been elite. Very well balanced. Their defense hasn't been amazing, but it's doing its job. It hasn't been historically bad. So they're an A team right now. Great offense, decent defense, really helps. They're just really hard to beat right now. Texans, they're F. I'm not you know what? I have to put them in F. They're not talented. They have a really good coach. They have some really good players, but they're 1-4. They're really bad. That's all I really have to say. They're just not a good team. Colts C tier. They just can't win games right now. That's all I really have to say. They're playing really good teams, but if they gotta beat the Texans this week and they gotta win some other games, it's must win for them right now. They're 1-4. That's almost desperation time. For the Rams, they're A tier. I can't put them in S. Yeah, they went to Seattle. Like, I think they're here, but I have to put them in A for now. Like, I can't overhype them, but here's the thing. They might go to A, S, depending on which teams are going to be there. Are they an S team? Probably. I'm not putting them in S, though, because of the way they played against the Cardinals. Cardinals are definitely a better team right now, so I'm going to put the Rams in A. Chargers, same thing. They stepped up their game. Their offense is looking really good. Their defense isn't great, but who the heck cares? They're awesome right now. The two LA teams are thriving. That's really good. Yeah, Chargers are looking really good. Really good head coach, too. Chiefs are putting in C. They're a disaster. Mahomes is dropping back too far. They have a lot of mistakes. They're playing like a bad football team, but they have so much talent. There's no way I'm putting them in D. Oh my gosh, yeah, fine, I'll put them in B. They're a bad football team right now, but here's the thing. They have so much talent, I have to put them in B. Like, it's just not fair. They're not a great football team, but they're going there. Saints, they're going to go in B, probably B and C next week. They're so inconsistent, but they looked awesome against the Washington, so they're going to go in B. The Giants, D tier. Yeah, they're going to be a D tier team the rest of the season. They're not great. Eagles, I honestly have to put them in C. They went on the road to beat a really good Carolina team, so yeah, they're going to go in C. Jalen Hurts didn't look great. They just found a way to win, and they're definitely looking an average team. Steelers, same thing. They're an average team. They're definitely not a D tier team right now, but they're definitely not terrible. Broncos, same thing. They're a C tier team. They've lost 2 straight, and they haven't looked good, so they're gonna go there. Packers, they're S tier. They're a really good team. Even if they don't play the greatest game, they win it. So that's all I would say. They're red hot right now. Really good team. Panthers, they're in C tier. They're definitely a B tier team, but they lost to the Eagles at home. Like, you can't really excuse yourself for that, so they're going in C. Same thing through the Raiders. They lost to the Bears at home. They're just not looking good. They're a mess right now. Of course, the John Gruden firing. I won't be talking about that, though, because we just won't be talking about that. So, yeah. Raiders are not looking great, but they did start off 3-0. You got to remember that. Washington, they're going in C. They played average the whole year. I don't really have to say much else. Cardinals, they're undefeated. They're not my number 1 this week, though, because of another team. They're an S, though. They're a great team. They're 6-5-0. That's all I really have to say. Bills are my number 1 this week. Here's why. For me, it's kind of simple. They went into Arrowhead and absolutely blew out the Chiefs. If you can do that, you're going to be an S team. My number 1 most weeks. So they're there. Don't have the best record in the NFL, but they're playing like it. Seahawks, they have to go and see. Geno Smith honestly makes them average. Like, I don't think Geno Smith is that bad of a quarterback. They're not a bad team without Russ, but they're not a good team without Russ. They'll be average. They'll probably play like a D tier team. But if they can go into Pittsburgh and be somewhat, if they can play Pittsburgh somewhat decent at home, I think they'll be fine. The Jets, they're F tier. They're bad. They're really bad. They did not play good against the Falcons. Yeah, it was a 7-point game. They did not play good. They're definitely low tier, but Patriots are really bad. They played really bad the first half last week. Then they kind of just said, yeah, we're a good team. They're just really inconsistent. They don't have a ton of talent. That's all I really have to say. Like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the post week 5 power rankings. Bills are my week 5 number 1. We got some changes. Chiefs are in B tier for the first time in a long time. They could be. They're gonna have to revive themselves. Either way, like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed.